Y'all better not make me get up off this couch. Alright, let's do this. Hello everybody, my name is Brianna and welcome back to CareFreeBri. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe and also like this video. If you're returning, nice to see you again. Let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, I posted this video on Friday and this is the new norm. I will be posting videos on Friday from now on, and it will here on be known as Carefree Friday. So happy first Carefree Friday, everybody. Be on the lookout for more videos every Friday. And also while you're here, I wanted to let you guys know that I do have a Patreon account and I want to be able to, get you guys involved with it. You can pay as little as $2 or $1 a month to get additional gifts from me, get surprise content, stuff like that. I want to be able to give back to my viewers and people who participate in Patreon. I want those folks to be able to have something to kind of connect us both. And if that doesn't work for you, I also have a PayPal if you want to use that as well to help me expand my channel even further. Also, I want to let you guys know that these videos will start being a little bit more condensed. I'm going to start going through my week a little bit quicker. That way we have a lot more time to discuss the big L's and big W's of the week, as well as final thoughts, big stuff that happened. Alright, so now that church announcements are out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. But first, I have to have my tea. It's good. It's mint tea because Mother Nature is attacking me right now, and mint tea helps with the systems and stuff, so yeah, that's that. So Thursday, my L for Thursday was that I was just in a lot of pain. I was not feeling it. I did not need to be anywhere except for my bed. So I ended up having to suffer with that all day. But with that said, the W is I did stay home so I could take care of myself. So as it goes, when things happen, I have to set aside time for me. So that's what I did. Friday, my L was that I stayed home again, not because of pain, but honestly because of depression. I go through these waves of depression and I won't be able to shake it. Like I can't get out of bed or do basic stuff like laundry or dishes or whatever, and you just get stuck. You don't know why. So I decided to still stay in. It was just really hard for me that day. The good news is though, for my W, I ended up still going to my appointments. I went to the chiropractor and to my therapist, and so with that helping me out with getting my body right and my mind right, it really helped push me through the tail end of that whole depression episode that I was having. Saturday, my L was that I got catcalled a whole bunch. I was wearing clothes on my way to Market Day, which is a special event in Chicago that takes place, and the proceeds go to orgs that help folks within the LGBTQ community. And so I was going to celebrate and enjoy myself. I wore some things. Some might call it me being scantily clad. I call it me wearing something super cute, okay? And apparently a lot of people thought it was super cute. They was yelling out their cars at me. They was, looking at me up and down, trying to get at me. And I don't care if I was naked, dancing in the street. I don't deserve to be grabbed at. I don't deserve to be touched or made to feel uncomfortable or someone intrudes my space. I don't. And so that was an L. It was horrible. But the good part is I was able to get away from that. I finally got to my friend's place where we pre-gamed. And little did I know that Market Day involves like huge concerts, and one of the stages was right by his place. So we watched it from his balcony, and guess who it was, y'all? Sheila E. Sheila E. Sheila motherfucking E. Like, bro, I freak out. I'm in my crop top and short shorts and my orange shades and stuff like that, and I am just living my life on the top of this balcony over this huge crowd with this amazing view, watching Sheila E. play the hell out of these drums, play the hell out of the guitar, watch her backup singers sing the hell out of their stuff. It was just so amazing. Not only that, but she saw me twice, like it's easy to be like, oh, she saw me if like she looks somewhere in the crowd, but when she looks up at you and you're the only one on the balcony and she looks up at you and waves at you and it's just connecting with you, that is, out of this world. That made my week. I don't care what else happened this week. That was the biggest W ever. Such a huge pick-me-up. I loved it, y'all. I saw Sheila E. She saw me. That's that on that. Yes. Sunday, my L was in trying to have a W, trying to go to church and, enjoy time with fellowship and stuff. I tried on some of my shoes and some of them are just so worn out that like I can't even fit into my flats anymore because they are so worn on the edges that they're too big now. Whether it's needing new clothes because I am losing weight and I can't fit my old stuff, or having worn shoes, it's always something. I'm literally walking to church in these worn down flats at this point, but by the time I get to church, I finally get my W. I got the kick in the butt I needed from service to be able to know what my next move is, and you know, my journey to fulfilling my purpose, or whatever you want to call it. Go after the things I want without hesitation. I'm so afraid, I am so scared, I am terrified of things not working out for me with my novel. Any type of works that I do, or being, you know, a voice for other people in a respectful and responsible way. I'm worried that I'll fail at all of these things, but I'll definitely fail if I never take the first step anyway, so I might as well do it. And that's what I'm gonna do. And y'all can hold me accountable because I'm gonna need it, and I know what my next steps need to be. Monday, my L was that I was just so freaking exhausted, man. Like, I still am. Like, something was going on in my system and I didn't know what it was, but ladies, you can sense when something's coming if you know what I mean. So I sensed that was happening. I was just way too tired to deal with anything, to have the capacity to listen to anybody. It was awful. But the W was that I was still encouraged. I still felt okay, even though my body was bad. Like, because I had met with myself the other day and had, you know, gone to church and had all these things to uplift my spirit, mentally, emotionally, I was fine. Like, it was good. And I was still at peace, even though my body was warring with itself. And that's all I've really wanted for a while, and I just want that to be consistent from here on out. Tuesday, my L started pretty early. It went from, you know, the guy on the bus intruding my space and putting his legs all on mine while he's reading the newspaper, to damn near almost missing the bus in the first place. But the biggest L of them all is that as I was getting off the shuttle to go into my job, everything dropped off out in my bag, including my laptop, y'all. I was so afraid. Like, everything fell out my wallet, and there's a drain that, like, all of my pennies and change is just dropping down. It was completely awful. But W was that nothing broke. It was fine. It just scared the crap out of me, okay? And the real W, in fact, actually, is that I was even at work in the first place. This past month and a half, I've been missing either Monday or Tuesday out of the week because my body will just have been put out of whack from having an irregular schedule on the weekend. You know, like, you sleep at a different time, you eat differently. It's just different all around, and sometimes that can be hard on my body. And so the fact that I was able to power through this, it felt great, actually. I'm glad I had that. Which brings me today, Wednesday. I don't know if you notice, an energy I'm giving off right now is just tired. It's just fatigue. It's just over it. That's because Mother Nature came knocking on my door today, and she beat the crap out of me. And so I'm still beaten and bruised from her. Y'all know what I mean. We grown. I'm not doing too hot right now. I'm craving stuff. I need sleep and rest and cuddles and ice cream, all that, okay? Mood swings, hell. But yeah, that's what I'm going through, but at least I got to work from home today, so that's a W. I'm taking care of myself. I'm determined to get through this. It's just another storm. I've been through it before. I will be fine. And that is my week. We wrapped that up pretty quickly. Even though I'm tired all this week and everything, because of Sheila E, I have to rule this week a W. Hashtag for the W, okay? Like, Sheila E was amazing. How could I possibly not have a W after seeing her? On accident, mind you. So I'm very pleased with it. Let's go ahead and get to the big L of the week. Now, this is a special week because this is a twofer. This is a double L. A double L, not a W, double L. Coming in as a tie for the biggest L of the week is both Nicki Minaj and Joe Budden. Now, I don't know if y'all have been hearing about this drama going down with the both of them. Nicki has her show Queen Radio that she does through Apple Music. Joe Budden has his podcast through the Joe Budden podcast that he does on Spotify. Joe Budden and his podcast mates, who are Rory and Mal and Parks, all within the industry, they come up to Queen Radio for an interview. Joe and Nicki get super heated. They're yelling back and forth, blah, blah, defending each other's points or whatever. At one point, Joe steps up and gets out. His partners stay and finish the interview or whatever. I want y'all to Google this, YouTube this, whatever. Just type in, Nicki Minaj, Joe Budden, Nicki Minaj, whatever. What I will say about these two individuals, is that you are never too old to grow up. We all have growing to do, and so to listen to these two bicker and go back and forth and be misogynistic or have a huge ego or be a liar or get defensive made me roll my eyes so much. Joe is the top of the podcast game. Nicki Minaj, no matter what you say about her, is top tier in the rap game, female artist or not. So the fact that y'all can't even have a conversation without even yelling at each other, letting go of pride on either side without having a conversation instead of a yelling match back and forth, without name calling, it's just so tired. Like, I'm literally exhausted right now, and listening to that just drained me even more. Granted, they did chop it up yesterday, on the Joe Budden podcast. She came on his podcast instead of the other way around this time. Yelled a little bit more, but they shook hands. It's all love, whatever, boom, 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 we made up. My thing is, it shouldn't have even gotten to that point. You feel me? Like, we're all people, I get that. We have things that we need to address and things that hurt us and things that we don't know how to express without hurting others. And we need to be emotionally intelligent enough to handle ourselves accordingly with those in mind. I'm just disappointed at this point because I've watched both of these individuals grow, as artists, as people. I've seen their growth and I'm proud of it. And so to watch them backslide like this just made me like, girl, like, bruh, I will not get those 2 hours back, like, you wasted my time and you wasted each other's time. I'm glad we finally came to some consensus, but both of you get the L. Use that L for a lesson. Don't do it no more. No honorable mentions for the L's this week. They were enough. Far more than enough. Which leads me to my big W of the week. I'm so happy about this one because I've loved her since I first saw her at the Olympics. Simone Biles, big W of the week. Oh my gosh, she set so many records. She is the epitome of black girl magic. So this week, Simone Biles competed in the senior competition for the U.S. Gymnastics Championship. And as you can guess, sis killed it. She is literally now the most decorated gymnast. She is the first gymnast to ever pull off doing the triple double off of the beam and just sticking that landing. Again, YouTube this, Google it, whatever you need to do. This was fire. It threw everyone just off of their rocker, not because they thought she couldn't do it, but because it just hadn't been done before. But she's so amazing that she did it and it happened, and I am just so proud of her. Again, black girl magic, glitter, confetti everywhere, libations, good vibes. I am proud of you, girl. Yes, you deserve that W. You know who gets an honorary W though? Missy Elliott. Yes. Misdemeanor. Yes, because she is finally getting the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award for the VMAs this year, and it is about damn time, and everyone knows it. You've seen everybody complaining about it on the internet, how she hadn't been getting recognized for things she should have gotten at least a decade ago. I mean, she's a trendsetter when it comes to music videos, when it comes to dance. She can sing, like actually sing. She can rap her ass off. Why she doesn't have this award, I don't know. But Mama's still killing the game, and I cannot wait to watch the VMAs. And now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna get down to my final thoughts. I just kind of wanted to break down, I guess, what's going on with me. I'm just really, really tired. I feel so drained right now, guys. It's really difficult to kind of go about my day sometimes and, be on top of things and take care of that one back there. It's just difficult, but I wanted to tell you that I'm determined to make it through. I'm determined to keep getting better in all areas of my life. I'm determined to make it to where I'm going next, no matter where that is. I'm working so hard and it's going to pay off. And one day I want to be able to look back at this video and say, you're right, it did pay off. And I wanted to tell you that your work is going to pay off as well. It might not seem like that right now, but it will. With that, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in this week to CareFreeBri. Again, please subscribe, like, and share. I am on the social medias and stuff, so please feel free to follow me on Twitter or on Instagram as well. And also, I wanted to just run through what my agenda is going to be for the weeks going forward. Every Sunday, I post a new blog post on CareFreeBriblog.com. And then every Wednesday, I post a new post for L's and W's, just, something talking about my assessment of the week real quick, which will lead up to the video on Fridays that I will be posting for Carefree Fridays. Now, I am taping this on Wednesday, so it can give me more time to edit and be able to do this cool stuff with it that I like to do with videos. And again, feel free to support me via Patreon or PayPal. I will be putting all this info down in the description below. I want to be able to give back to you guys again. I just really appreciate all of your support. And so with Patreon, you will be getting these free gifts, suggestions, all this other kind of stuff. So check that out. It is so cool. It's tailored toward you guys. Also, once I get some more subscribers under my belt, I will have more room to get sponsored and be able to just expand my platform and stuff. Now, remember, with anything you do with my brand, whether it's through YouTube or with my blog, any type of social media thing, sharing it with your mama's mama, whatever, make sure to hashtag CareFreeBri so everybody can join in on the conversation. It's a wrap from me this week, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of your hair and get some rest so Mother Nature can get off of my back already. I'm wishing you infinite freedom and perfect peace. This has been CareFreeBri. See you guys next week.